Adam was 32 years old, and from the outside, he looked like a normal man. He had a job, he had an apartment, he had friends he occasionally saw, he even smiled sometimes. But inside, Adam was empty. Every morning, he woke up with a heavy feeling in his chest. Not exactly sadness, but a strange mix of disappointment and exhaustion. A feeling that made getting out of bed feel like climbing a mountain. His alarm would ring at 7 a.m. He would press snooze 3, 4, 5 times, sometimes more. He would stare at the ceiling and whisper to himself, "I'll change tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be better." But tomorrow always became tomorrow, and nothing changed. Adam's life was controlled by one thing: procrastination. He procrastinated going to the gym. He procrastinated cleaning his apartment. He procrastinated reading the books he bought. He procrastinated his dreams, the dreams he once believed in. He survived through his days. He didn't live them. One night, Adam was alone in his messy room, clothes on the chair, dishes in the sink, emails unread, to-do lists written everywhere but never touched. He looked at his reflection in the mirror. His eyes were tired. His posture was weak. He looked like someone who gave up without noticing. And then, for the first time in a long time, Adam whispered, "I don't want to live like this anymore." But he didn't know where to start. Should he start with the gym? Should he quit his job? Should he read a book about motivation? Should he create a giant plan with big goals? He felt overwhelmed. He wanted to change everything in one night. So he changed nothing. A week later, Adam had one of the worst days of his life. Problems at work, pressure, headaches. He felt useless, invisible, and stuck. When he left the office, it started raining heavily. He had no umbrella. Cars splashed water on him as they passed. His phone battery was at 3%. Everything annoyed him. On his way home, he passed a park. He normally never stopped there, but something caught his attention. On a small wooden bench, under the rain, sat an old man. He wasn't hiding. He wasn't rushing. He wasn't complaining. He just sat there calmly, holding a simple wooden cane, watching the world as if the rain didn't bother him. Adam walked past him, but something inside him pulled him back. Why is he sitting there? Why is he not upset? How can he look so peaceful? Adam approached him slowly. The old man looked at him and smiled, a gentle, understanding smile, like he had been waiting for someone to talk to. "You look tired," the old man said. That one sentence broke something inside Adam. He sat on the bench without thinking. Water dripped from his hair and clothes. "Yeah," Adam whispered, "I'm tired of everything." The old man nodded with empathy. He didn't judge. He didn't rush. He just listened. After a moment of silence, the old man asked, "Tell me, son, what small thing did you do for yourself today?" Adam blinked. He didn't understand the question. "What do you mean?" he asked. The man smiled softly. "What is one small action you did today? Not for work, not for others, but for you?" Adam opened his mouth, then closed it. He tried to think. Did he drink water? Did he walk? Did he stretch? Did he read? Did he clean? Did he rest properly? Nothing. He did nothing for himself. Nothing. Adam said quietly, "I didn't do anything special. I just survived today." The old man exhaled deeply. "That," he said gently, "is exactly why you feel lost." Adam felt the words hit him in the heart. He had never thought about life that way. The old man leaned back on the bench. "You know," he said, "when I was younger, I was exactly like you." Adam raised his eyebrows. "You?" The old man chuckled. "Exactly like you, lost, tired, always waiting for motivation, always saying, 'Tomorrow I will change.' And because I waited, I wasted years of my life." Adam swallowed. He understood that sentence too well. The old man continued, "I thought life changed with big decisions. I thought I needed some massive transformation, a huge plan, a big moment, but nothing big ever happened." He looked up at the sky. My life changed when I learned the power of the smallest habits. Adam frowned. Small habits? Like what? The old man smiled. A glass of water, a 5-minute walk, making my bed, reading one page, cleaning one drawer, writing one idea. Adam shook his head. That's too easy. Exactly, the old man said. That's why people ignore it. But easy things, repeated every day, become powerful. He tapped his cane on the ground. You don't need discipline. You need consistency. You don't need to change your life. You need to change your day. Adam felt his eyes sting. He wasn't used to hearing words that made sense so deeply. Before Adam stood up to leave, the old man looked at him one last time and said, If you don't learn to respect small habits, life will never trust you with big opportunities. The next morning, something strange happened. Adam woke up and he didn't feel angry. He didn't feel motivated either. But he felt different. He remembered the old man's words. Choose one small habit. Make it so small you cannot fail. So Adam did the smallest thing possible. He drank 1 glass of water when he woke up. That was it. Not a workout. Not reading a book. Not changing his entire life. Just 1 glass of water. But when he finished drinking it, he felt proud. A small, quiet pride. A feeling he hadn't felt in a long time. He kept a promise to himself. The next day, he added a second habit. 5 minutes of walking. 5 minutes only. Not 10, not 30. Just 5. He came back home from the walk, and again he felt proud. Not because of the walk itself, but because he was becoming reliable to himself. He wasn't breaking promises anymore. On the third day, he added a new habit. Read 1 page. Not a full chapter. Not a whole book. Just 1 page. He read it slowly, and something interesting happened. He wanted to read a 2nd page, then a 3rd. But he forced himself to stop. He wanted to build desire, not exhaustion. Slowly, Adam's life began to change. Not dramatically, not instantly, but consistently. His 5-minute walk became a 10-minute walk. 1 page became 3 pages. 1 glass of water became a morning routine. A messy room became cleaner, 1 corner at a time. He stopped scrolling for hours. He slept earlier. He woke up more peaceful. Even his co-workers started noticing. You look different, one said. More focused, another added. You seem happier, someone else told him. Adam would smile and respond, I just started doing small things. One night, 3 months later, Adam entered his apartment after work. His place was tidy, his mind was calm, his body felt stronger, his heart felt lighter. For the first time in years, he didn't hate himself. He sat on his couch, closed his eyes, and realized something important. He wasn't waiting for motivation anymore. He was creating discipline through small habits. He remembered the old man and whispered, You saved me. Adam never saw the old man again, but he carried his words forever. Success is not built in one day. It is built in thousands of tiny moments, tiny habits, tiny promises, tiny wins. A 5-minute walk changed his health. 1 page changed his mindset. 1 glass of water changed his mornings. 1 clean corner changed his environment. 1 small habit changed his life. Because small habits create momentum. Momentum creates discipline. Discipline creates success. And success creates a life you're proud of. You don't need to start big. You don't need to change your whole life tonight. You don't need motivation or a perfect plan or the right moment. You just need 1 small habit today. Choose 1. Drink 1 glass of water. Take a 5-minute walk. Read 1 page. Clean 1 drawer. Do 10 push-ups. Write 1 sentence. Meditate for 1 minute. Make it so small that you cannot fail. because once you collect small wins, your brain starts to believe in you again. And when your brain believes in you, you become unstoppable.